As holiday times are right around the corner, we figured we'd give you some great tips on holiday gifting with a very, very special guest today. Welcome to this week's DMC Marketing Nugget. So, business owners are always looking to be unique and they're looking for creative ways to stay out in front of their audience. With the holidays coming up, it's time to show appreciation to your clients. So, I've got a very special guest today, the first time that she's joining me on the DMC Marketing Nugget. Welcome, my wife, Jen Herz. Welcome, Jen.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's cool to have you with us today, and you just have such knowledge on gifting and developing great campaigns for people. So I figure we'll pick your brain. We'll have a conversation about corporate gifting and holiday gifting. So if someone out there is considering doing gifting this season, what is the first thing that you would recommend that they should be considering?
You should determine your audience, who you want to gift to.
Okay. And the reason to do that is because you may have different gifts for different segments in the audience. Is that correct?
You would have different tiers of clients. Who your smallest clients, medium, large. And kind of segment them in different tiers to where it just makes the gifting process a little bit easier.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, right? You may have different gifts for different people and different segments. And then, considering the gifting of your clients, who else should they potentially think of when it comes around the holiday season?
Well, you never want to forget your team, your staff, anyone that you're working internally with. Also, don't forget any of your outside vendors, the people that are your life source, the people that help you facilitate your business throughout the year. Um, those are the key people that I would focus on.
Yeah, I think that's very important. We do think about the clients out there a lot, and not forgetting your team. They're the ones that really keep the things spinning in your business, and making sure you take care of them as much as possible is always going to give you some good return on investment there as well. So now that we understand our audience, we broke down a list here. We've got our top tier segment, our medium segment, maybe our lower segment, our team that we're thinking about. What should be the next item that people focus on?
You want to define your budget, how much you want to spend.
Okay. And that really helps. And I would say a lot of our clients that we work with sometimes have trouble doing that, trying to figure out how much they want to spend on each of their clients, right? So if you have a bigger budget or a client that's spending a lot of money with you, obviously you can go ahead and afford to gift them a higher level gift. Another thing to consider is how much do you know about those clients? Do you know something personal about them? Do they like golf? Do they like to barbecue? Do they like to fish? So coming up with things that even could be have that personal touch, right, Jen? We always try to do that personal touch. And I think even we've done some where we've even personalized some things, right? Didn't we do a fishing rod at some point, personalized fishing rod for someone?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so just those little things that go the extra mile really make sure that your gifting is on point. So now we know our audience, we know how much we're spending on each segment of our audience. Where do we really go from here?
That's going to be your gift campaign strategy.
Okay, so now that we've got that, how does someone go about putting a strategy together? What do they actually have to do?
You want to determine what gifts that you're going to be giving. You also want to figure out the time. Um, you want to allow a lot of time to purchase, the order process. Obviously, the fulfillment and getting the gift to that recipient is very important. So that is all involved in the campaign strategy.
Yeah, I think, of course, right now with everything going on in the world, you got to be smart on what you're getting as far as your gifts, especially if you want them to show up in time before the holidays. And then also, I would say, part of that strategy is not just a tangible gift. We're all about tangible marketing here at DMC, direct mail. I know a lot of people stray away from doing actual holiday greeting cards, but it still is a very nice touch to do that. And if you're thinking about doing a holiday card campaign, just consider how you could potentially get more out of that campaign. So instead of just sending a card out, maybe put a gift card in there for future use at your business. Think about ways that you can add value to anything that you're sending out. You're spending the money to send something out, whether it's a gift or a card, but put in those extras, call to actions, things that are going to get you a return, get people shopping back with you, and just have an omni-channel approach. You don't need to just stick to a physical mailer. You can definitely do some email marketing as well, and then social media marketing that can be that omni-channel approach that we always speak of. That is a way to hit your clients and your audience out there in different ways. So timing right now, we know from our own experience, ordering things, especially if they need to be customized, that could be a problem because we're having some shipping issues. People are just bombarded with orders all of a sudden. So what would you recommend there for those that are maybe having trouble finding products online to get here in time for the holidays?
Well, and don't forget about our local shops, our local artisans. If you can get into a bakery, you can always send some type of fresh goods. Right now, the craft festivals are happening, so check out those, see what you can purchase there, and gift in that particular sense.
Yeah, I would say that shopping local, that helps the economy locally. It allows you to be creative as well, to have something that's fun. People love food. They love little crafts, things that they can use during the holidays. We even got as far as hiring a massage therapist to show up at our client's office. I know that was a big success as well. So a way to keep holiday stress down. There's tons of creative ways out there to gift and show appreciation. The biggest thing that we say is just do it. Just get something out there to people to show that you're thinking of them. I promise you it'll really help just the overall relationships that you have, and really help business, which is something that we all enjoy as well. So that's always a nice thing. And, there's no one out there that doesn't like a nice little gift. So, we have all these ideas. You may be trying to plan something yourself. If you do need any help at all planning, Jen, how can they reach out to you?
You can reach me at my email. It's jen@yourdmc.com.
Excellent. All right. Well, we have tons of ideas. So if you're struggling out there, you're not sure what to do for the holiday campaign, we can definitely help you out. And keep in mind, too, if you're a little bit behind the eight ball and you really don't have gifts that can get out before the holiday times in December, consider doing a New Year's gift. You also want to consider potentially gifting throughout the year. When people are least expecting it, that shows up even more different than a typical gift during the holiday time. So just remember about gifting throughout the year. And there's all different ranges of gift types out there, but just it definitely helps. I mean, so many people are so locked into the digital age of emails and social media. Get something tangible out there to your clients and to your team. I promise you, they will really appreciate it. So remember to go have some great holiday fun this year. Enjoy being with your family and loved ones. And to follow us, make sure you check out DMC Marketing Nugget to see all our episodes. We're also available on all your favorite podcast streaming apps and social media platforms. So go out there, gift people, have a great Thanksgiving and good holiday time. Here's to your success.